Okay.
My prior question was how to get kids to answer their lab questions better. And so I've noticed over the past few years that they're not giving me details that I need. Sometimes it's not because they don't know the information, it's because they don't understand the question. Sometimes it's because they understand the question but they don't know the answer. So one of the strategies I did was to come up with what I call bumper stickers. Instead of doing a big anchor chart or a poster, it's too big for them, takes too much time, I did it on a little piece of paper that they're going to keep in the notebook. So what I did is I divided them into groups by giving them little slips of paper that matched. I did provinces with their capitals, and then they had to find out their match. They worked in groups with the partner that they picked, and they had a whiteboard. And on the whiteboard they could doodle, and they also came up with how they actually answer questions. And so they gave up, each group came up with about 3 or 4 different points that they used as their strategy for answering questions and how they knew how to answer the questions. And then one person per group had to write that information on the blackboard. We grouped the answers until we had about 5 or 6 different points, and then as a class we came up with a word that's summarized the first point. And the first point was snapping questions, so that they could then understand what the question was asking. And we did this for all 6 of the words, or actually it was 5, but we only had consonants, so we had to come up with a vowel so we could actually work out an acronym. And we came up with the acronym SPLASH. The S stands for snapping questions. The P stands for using no pronouns, so the pronouns was prohibited. The L is for language, so they knew they had to use scientific language. The A was to make sure that they knew what the question was asking and actually give the answer to the question. The S is for support, so that they could actually support their answer with examples or diagrams or whatever they needed to kind of fill out their example or their answer. And then the H at the end was for half. Half of the question actually had to be in the answer, so that I didn't need the question to know what they were answering. And that's what we did.